You might have very narrow perception of meditation. That's why you don't practice it. That's why you can't access all the benefits it can give you. Meditating is not only sitting with your straight back, closed eyes, and singing some mantras. Today, I'm going to dive more into the variety of meditations and what are the benefits that they can provide for you. Let's start. The problem I encountered while I was preparing to this video is that in many research papers that measure the impact of meditation on your body, physical health, and brain changes, there was literally no saying what was the meditation process itself. However, it definitely influences the result that you can achieve. That's why we need to break down the meditation purpose according to different points of views. Starting from yoga perspective, meditation is the way you connect your mind and body. The core element of each meditation is focusing on one object. It can be a physical object or just an idea of something. And in yoga, it's mostly your breath, as it's something within your body that's very natural, or the entire body itself. If you go with the first option, there are many pranayamas, a specific branch of yoga that has many breathing techniques. You can do them both with your eyes closed and open. If you go with the body scanning, you probably saw this pose at the end of yoga classes, the Shavasana, when you lay as a star and you start just to scan your body from the toes to the head. You try to feel any pressure or pain or relaxation in every part of your body, and being focused only on those feelings is already meditation itself. If you think of it, just laying in a hot bath and feeling the warm water is also some type of meditation, the body scanning type of meditation. If you go with yoga type of meditation, you can relax because while your nerve system is calming down, your cortisol level, the hormone stress is also reducing. And of course, you are being present with your body, you feel it better, and you gain this mindfulness component that states that you're in a current moment feeling what's going on without judgmental form. Let's talk more about this mindfulness because it's another important topic for us. Variety of research papers were mentioning the mindfulness-based meditation. So I started Googling what is mindfulness. It has 4 main elements. So the first step to be mindful is when you relax. Your body needs to be in a calm state and you are not moving actively, as well as you're not actively thinking of something. Second is that you are recognizing your feelings or your thoughts. Third step is when you release all of the thoughts or negative feelings that you had before. You are becoming non-judgmental. You can see that you're experiencing a set of emotions or there are certain concerns going around, but you don't define them. You just let them stay there and you focus on something else. The fourth step is when you are basically returning back to reality. So the mindfulness meditation ends on this stage. There is no saying that while you perform the mindful meditation, you need to close your eyes. It doesn't say that you need to focus on your breath. It's still valid that you need to have an anchor, but it can be literally everything. If you're washing your dishes, you can focus on the feeling of the plates, of your soap, again on the warm water. So does this consider also a type of meditation when you're performing some routine and calm task? The answer is yes and no. Yes, because while you're focusing on something, you calm yourself down and you also practice this skill of being focused. If you train in a specific moment, Even when you're not meditating, you still hold this ability to focus on something for a prolonged period of time. But at the same time, no, because all of the research papers were mentioning alpha waves expansion as the key component of calming down your nervous system and again training this muscle of being focused on something. Do you know what are the two main elements of expanding the alpha waves in your brain? Those two requirements are deep breathing and eyes closed visualization, which can be performed when you're washing the dishes. Now, for me, if I want to focus on something, naturally I would like to close my eyes to distract myself from everything that I see in physical world. But it doesn't mean that I can't focus with my eyes open. That's why expanding alpha waves is only one element of mindfulness meditations, and you can still reach the benefits without having it. But there is another approach to meditation, and that is from the psychotherapy point of view. Let me read this out. Meditation is increasingly applied as a method in cognitive behavioral approaches, especially in a recent approach called mindfulness-based cognitive therapy. In general, it's used to effectively relax patients and to reduce negative thoughts, anxieties, or constraints. The point is, when I said meditation requires you to focus on something, it can be just an idea. I practice many guided meditations from psychotherapists that basically allow you to rebuild, rewire your mind. It's when you replace your negative beliefs with something positive. Think of it as some sort of affirmations. Many examples when successful people, before going to deals and interviews, they were sitting down and imagining how this specific meeting will turn out to be a great success. They will imagine themselves in this moment and they will focus on one idea. I will be successful. I am successful now. This partnership is successful. That is also a type of meditation when you're focusing on a belief, on one idea. When you're waking up and stretching in your body, focus on one idea, that today is going to be a great day, that today you will be productive, that today you will accomplish something important towards your goal. You're already practicing a meditation, as simple as that. Artists can tap into their creative flow when they're focused on one idea. And let me tell you a story of how Salvador Dali was meditating, not even realizing that he was doing it. So he would set an intention. That's very important in every mindfulness practice that you're going to do. An intention would be to draw a picture with these objects, and then he will fall asleep thinking of only this one specific idea. But while falling asleep, he will hold a key on his finger, and while he will finally fall asleep, the key will drop. That's the moment when he will wake up. And after that, immediately he will start drawing everything that came to his mind while he was falling asleep. That was already a meditating state because he was relaxed, he was focused on his idea, and he tapped into his subconsciousness that gave him all of those genius ideas that later on he performed. As the part of mindfulness-based meditation, you have visual-based meditation. Simply, if you are staring at the fire or water flowing, you are already accessing the benefits of mindfulness meditation. You focus on one object of nature in this case, and then you don't let any other thoughts or emotions hold your brain at that moment. I hope I proved you that meditation can look differently, and try to take a couple of minutes each day experimenting with different formats to find the one that suits you the most. For beginners, I highly recommend checking this channel with amazing breathing techniques. They help me to calm down immediately. Also, you can type into Google search any guided meditation for your specific need. Meditation for creative flow, meditation to reduce anxiety, meditation to increase your confidence, meditation to accept yourself, and way more. Sooner you start practicing meditation, sooner you will get to your calm, happy life. See you in other videos.